You're meant to be specific. John from Kogi State, precisely this place, broke my heart. Not the Igala as a tribe.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Brhoes, and I remain your host, Funzi Candy, and I'm here with Mr. Chris and
Hello.
Sammy. So guys, today I don't really want us to talk about a specific topic. I just want us to talk about just something simple. It is simple, but it actually has a lot of
Effects.
topic inside. You get. So I want us to talk about tribalism. How does it affect us in the society? So to just drop a few points and let's see what we get. So, Mr. Chris, tell us.
All right. Thanks for according me this opportunity. Okay. Tribalism is something that has been in the inside of mankind right from the origination of the various states, so to say. Okay, tribalism has a whole lot to do with us today, which isn't supposed to be. It isn't supposed to be only if we agree and accept that we are human and what should count should it's humanity, not tribalism. But then we still cannot forgo those areas that we come from, our geographical, areas. For one, I'm from Kogi State, and can I share an experience that
Okay.
And there was a time I met someone, I think in the year 2019, and we got talking. It was a thorough friendship, like we're into one another. We were good to go, doing very well, awesome. But I think it skipped our mind to have talked about tribe at the cradle point.
Skip
Our mind, like as we're keeping up with the friendship. Yes, like we didn't even talk about states, like where we came from. I think for one reason or the other, something led to it, and she said she was from Igbo, from Abia State, somewhere in Isialangwa.
Okay.
And I said I was from Kogi State, Ankpa, Igala to be precise. She was like, "Oh, you've been the one all the while." Like, how do you mean? She said she had an experience with the Kogi. Okay, what is that? A Kogi guy broke her heart, and from that point, she has sworn never to have a thing to do with anybody from Kogi. But thank God for one thing. I was able to get into her, try to change our understanding about what it is to be from here or there. Now, I also want to change the understanding here. She might have said that a Kogi person broke her heart, but I made her to understand that someone somewhere is also saying that someone from Abia State broke her heart.
That's true.
I don't know if you've also come across some person that will just say, the Calabar people are wicked, the Yorubas are wicked. What are we saying? Like, have you heard this word that there are no bad tribes, but there are bad people? It's like saying that this church is wicked and all of that. It is the same people you get to meet on a daily basis that make the church on a Sunday, and those other days that are meant together. So I do not see a reason why tribalism should be a problem in our unionism. Thank you.
All right. So, Sammy, just tell us what you think.
Yeah. Before I kick off, I would come from his own point where he said there's nothing like a bad tribe, but bad people. To me specifically, I believe in if someone offends you, don't attack the tribe, attack the person directly. Let's say, okay, as he said, the girl was saying Igala or Kogi people. You're meant to be specific. John from Kogi State, precisely this place, broke my heart. Not the Igala as a tribe. I get it. But to me, I see tribalism in our society as a time-ticking bomb that, if not well curtailed, it will explode and war caught in it. Because so you see some people now, they are very tribalistic in nature, and the same people who are tribalistic are the same people who are also against racism.
Sure.
Are you getting it? Now they'll go to the United States and saying they're doing racism, are doing racism. But meanwhile, tribalism is another form of racism, and which is very dangerous
In their
because
local area.
this is someone you share a country with, you share the same president with, and every other thing with, and still yet you are trying to antagonize this other tribe that okay, this other tribe is good, this other tribe is better than this other tribe, this tribe is wicked.
And you know something? Those people, funny enough, that tribalism thing don't really happen to them. They listen to what people say.
Absolutely.
Like for example, I'm using your experience to judge other people.
Yeah.
For example, maybe you have a contact with maybe somebody from Akwa Ibom, and you're like, I see this person, or this person did this to me, this person did this to me, and you're telling me. Then me, I don't carry for head. I'll be like, this Calabar people, they are not good, they are not that, they are not
Yeah,
that.
I think from a word now, I think most of the tribalism we see in our society originated from our parents.
Yes.
Let's be specific about
Yeah.
it. Most things we believe about this particular tribe is what our parents feed us when we are little. I guess like now, look at the Igbos and the Hausas. Now, most of us were not born during the Civil War. We didn't experience the war firsthand, but our grandparents, our parents experienced it, and they come to us, tell us stories about so the hatred, we start getting this hatred, like okay, I don't like the Hausas, the Fulanis, and I don't like the Igbo people
Because of the way our parents
trade
portrayed
the
them.
tribe to us, I guess.
Yeah.
But over time, but me, I have this belief that the coming generation, due to the intermarriages that is happening now,
Yes.
like it will be subtle, but it will take a long time. But we're going to get to a point where everybody will understand. Like me, basically, I know if you like the Yoruba,
Just say you get everything I want.
if you get uku, that
Yeah.
big
understand.
uku,
Sure.
I go
It's
follow you.
going.
I know,
It's going.
your tribe will follow you.
But seriously,
Okay.
of recent, I've seen a lot of married couple that one is from Hausa, maybe the husband is from Hausa, the bride is from Calabar. There are a lot of mixed up going on now. I really like it. Unlike before that, our parents be like, if it's not Yoruba, you're not marrying this person. If this person is not from this state, you're not marrying this person. But now we are taking our generation now, even though we are saying the recent Gen Z generation are kind of, you know what I
Yes.
mean. So at least we are still trying to stand for ourselves.
Yeah.
We want to marry who we like, not what they want us to like. You understand?
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of people, of recent self, any wedding, you see that the husband is from the north, the wife is from the east or west or anything. And I think it's really nice because our coming generation will be a bit softer.
Yeah, and I think tribalism doesn't even fall into only marriages or partnership.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes it can be subtle in dressing,
Yeah.
food, the way you abuse someone when he's talking. Like some people will tell you the Yorubas have this H factor, the Igbos have this R and L factor, the
I've actually
Yorubas,
met
the
someone
outside, the P
that
and the F.
I was actually met someone that is like, this one will say Yoruba like this. No, I don't like Yoruba people. Funny enough, this person is a female like me. I don't really like Yoruba people. I'm like, okay, please sister, tell me why. Say, Yorubas, they like insults. You can't talk to a Yoruba person for 5 minutes and like 10 insults haven't
Oh
come
yeah,
in.
yeah. I
I'm
want
like,
to.
that is the person you're
I
talking
want to
to.
talk about that. Yeah.
You're talking to you have a lot of Yorubas.
Yeah.
There's a stage like this. I am the kind of person that I will talk to you. I don't need to add insult. But there is someone I can talk to. Like there's a stage that will get to someone that even if I'm talking, say, I don't even need to add insult. You don't need to go far.
Yeah.
At least we know ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a way we talk to ourselves. You can't expect someone to be at work, maybe your colleague, and you guys want to talk and you'll be like, or they what's up idea. No. There is work language and there's friendship language. You understand? So you can't be talking to maybe your colleague or your boss and you'll be like, man, me, I don't like this thing. Or you adding little insult, which is not supposed to. You understand? So she was like, Yoruba, before you talk to a Yoruba person, they will have little insult and everything. I'm like, babe, people are different. Who you're talking to is different from who I am. Maybe the person you're talking to is so comfortable with you that person can add little insults or maybe just normal friendship insults, you understand, to your conversation. So to me, it doesn't mean anything.
Well, I would say that tribalism has really eaten us so deep
A lot in this country.
to the extent of employment and other businesses.
Yes.
Now, talking about high affected employment. Okay, let's even start from what's up? Like, why do we have a form that says state of origin in the city? Because there's a level of tribalism in it. There are some persons that once you just say this person is Igbo, and then guess what? The person even having the CV, like the employer might even be Igbo, and say that he does not want fellow Igbo. Today that this thing is even within us, like just as it came from our parents, it's even within us directly. So I just do not understand. But then I want the world to understand that there's something that is called personality, and that's what makes every human, every individual. If John has done something, let's talk about John. If Aisha, let's talk about Aisha, not Aisha from Nasarawa State, not I, because I think you even made that
Yes.
that mistake. Now you were saying that if John did something, they should say John from Cross River or something. No, John is John. Let Aisha be Aisha. Let Kevin be Kevin. Let's forget about
if you say
William.
John is John, people will still ask, which tribe he be?
But that is why it is not right. Because
That's
now,
why you need to be
okay,
specific.
okay,
You know? If you want to
So what's
say,
your name
you
again?
say-
Sorry. Okay. Now, say John has done a thing that is wrong.
Yeah.
It might not have been seen to be so wrong without the presence of his tribe.
Okay.
It might have been seen as a normal thing that anybody else could have done at any given time. But the moment he's here is from a particular state, and then people hold it against him. That's what they do. I need one last week
Yeah, but
for
okay,
that.
my friend
You know,
tell me.
like for heaven's sake, are we going to start talking about individuals like you? Forget about where they're coming from, because, and that's another reason our economy is affected today.
Honestly, it's actually simple saying it, but it's not simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand, but
Because, like you said we should not be saying
John
this
from
state,
here,
this
yeah.
one from this state. If you talk to someone, okay, for example, now someone break your heart, maybe as a lady, someone break your heart, and your friends will be like, or that will be like, who state in you be safe? That's the first. That's the
Yeah,
first
that's
question.
that's usually in
Who
the
state
introduction
you
of
from?
tribe.
Nah, I said them they do. You get one of my friend like that.
Mm.
You understand? You get one of my friend like that. Where something like that happened to go to this person. So they will always ask. That thing has hitting us up to the extent that they will always ask.
Yeah.
Even when you are going for a job interview, they will ask you.
I think
What tribe are you
I
from?
think one of the major reasons is, as you said rightly, state of origin.
Yeah.
The moment we get rid of state of origin in our constitution, so the moment we, yes, the moment we get state of origin out, like say, okay, if I want to address you, I will address you by your place of birth. Are you getting it? Now, because this
Or our region, sorry,
yes,
northeast, south,
something like
and
that.
all of
That way
that's
you can
fine.
identify. You can identify. You get, because this thing has eaten so deep that even in house renting, like you trying to rent an house, now,
Yeah.
basically,
Yes.
you go to a landlord, you have your money. Landlord will pay 1.8 million to rent a 2-bedroom flat. You get 1.8, you're ready to pay, and you're capable of paying. You tell the landlord, okay, landlord go come ask you which tribe you be. Abi Igbo, abi I dey give my house to Igbo person, I dey give my house to Yoruba person. Like, it doesn't. They get, it doesn't. They get, it doesn't make sense.
They'll always bring up something.
Okay, this reminds me. I was meant to do a business with someone some months ago, and the moment the person heard Kogi, this person had a flashback to what had happened in the past. But then we got into a talk, and eventually we had the business done. How was I able to win his heart? I told him that, okay, you said that a Kogi person had frauded you in the past. Do you also know that someone somewhere from wherever I don't even want to know where you're from, but from wherever you're from, for heaven's sake, has defrauded somebody? It might even be a Kogi person. But here you are still talking to the same Kogi person, like individuality should be addressed, not even by name, that just you. It will go a
But when it
long
comes to
way.
relationship, I don't think there is a need for tribalism.
Mhm.
Because one, I'm a Yoruba girl. I won't say I've never dated a Yoruba guy. But I've dated Kogi, I've dated Igala, and I'm dating Kogi as well. I'm dating Iberian. So the fact that the first Kogi guy did something doesn't mean I won't still go for that person. Fine, our family get problem. That's your own personal problem. It doesn't mean it will also happen to another person or someone has that same mindset as you. So I don't think relationship affects.
Yeah, same is concerned with politics.
Yeah,
in this manner.
Yeah. Like if you look at this election, like let's come back to our country, Nigeria.
Yeah.
2023 election, February, the presidential election and the state election. Because see, one of the major tools the politician actually played is the tribalistic card, the tribalism card.
Exactly.
So they brought in the card out. Okay, this other person, we left competency, we left other things to look at. Okay, what am I looking at for a president? We left those stock, and the next thing is Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa. You see that? And this thing was very deadly. Like, I could tell you specifically, it got to a point in that election, the presidential election. I sat down at home and I nearly wept. I was like, when have we gotten to this stage? Like, it was so, like, I didn't come out to vote on the governorship
It
election
was
because
so bad.
I was looking at tweets online and I was seeing people beating, like, you're not, I would like stereotyping some set of people. Okay, if you look fresh, you look fair,
Yeah.
they will tell you Igbo.
Exactly.
To a point that somebody, a Yoruba lady, was not allowed to vote because she looks fresh. So something you're trying to say, okay, if you look this fresh, you're this tribe. If you don't look this, you're this, which is
A lot happened. Really.
people were
Yeah.
beaten because
And that's one of the reasons we're suffering in this country today.
Yeah.
Because take it or leave it, from wherever angle, Nigeria is suffering. Nigerians are also suffering.
Everybody's facing.
Now, okay, now looking at from the time of Obasanjo down, we've always had an Hausa as a running mate. It's either an Hausa is the president or a running mate. Why? Because of the 3K, the KKK.
Yeah.
Now, still in cause of that, we've lost a lookout for competency,
Yeah.
qualification, God fearing. We look out for those tribes that have multitude of followers.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now, I want to talk about the 2023 election. The Yorubas voted Tinubu. The Igbos voted Peter Obi. But still, the very exposed Yorubas, some voted.
But not exactly. Not all voted for Tinubu.
No, that's what I'm just saying, that the very exposed Yoruba who could really understand the calculation of politics and could tell that, okay, this will be the country's future in the nearest time, voted Labour Party because it is actually the time. Eventually, even those that voted the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, today they are crying, they are weeping and regretting that they ever voted for. If they, like I was telling someone, that if you're crying today that you voted for Tinubu, then you should be crying that you've been tribalistic.
That's
because he came out of tribe.
Last week,
I voted him.
I saw a video online. The guy, internet never forgets. They always bring the hold, dig out the hold and the new. There's a guy they brought out his whole video when he was saying, you need to vote for Tinubu, you need to do this, you need to do that. Then they brought.
It's recent,
He's an asthma patient,
wow.
And now he's crying. If you check the price of
drugs now because of
GST. You see those that are
medical appliances.
I am a nurse. I work in a pharmacy. An inhaler that we do sell, like that was like last 2 years for 7,500 naira. Now it's like 25,000, 35,000 naira.
Depends. Maybe just that.
There's a name of an inhaler, certain inhaler. Then certain inhaler was I think 10 to 11,000 naira. But now, if you check the market, it's 50-something thousand.
Only for burial.
And the guy was crying that his salary is 45,000 naira, and he's taking a drug worth of 60-something thousand naira. How do you imagine? So people are like, okay, you're not thinking about this time then. You're thinking about what you want at that moment.
No futuristic planning.
You're thinking about what you want that particular time. Yeah. So a lot of people have been saying, what is going on?
I think that in this politics also, let's look at GRV case for an example.
Okay.
GRV father is like, his father is a Lagosian. They're like the real Lagosians from Isaleko.
Yeah.
His mom is actually Igbo. But because of, his mother is from Igbo, he has this, son.
He has more connection with the Igbo.
Mother, the mom, definitely most kids, like men, you are more connected with your mother's side, you get. Like, there's this subtle connection with your mom's side that attracts you more. So because he's attracted to his mom's side, people now took the mom's side and labeled it on him that is Igbo.
But should it have been so in the first place? Like whether it's Igbo or not. But competence should have been the case.
Do you know what I believe in?
Competence.
I was born in Lagos. Grew up in Lagos. I'm from Delta State actually, but I was born in Lagos. I've never been to Delta State. I've never spent my whole life like 6 months or even a month in Delta State. But I've spent like roughly all my years in Lagos. So now tell me, if I'm to go out there now, what should I identify as? If I'm outside, if you are using Lagos, I fight for Lagos. Because this is where I grew up.
The same way I fight for Nasarawa State.
This is the same way I grew up.
Because I grew up in Nasarawa. I spent 19 years in Nasarawa.
You speak Hausa.
Yeah, I speak Hausa. So at times I'll be like, I'll go out and people will be like, don't look like Yoruba. Are you sure you're Yoruba? You're Hausa. And at times some people will be like, if you go north, this, that. No.
People also say that I'm Igbo. A guy had once like, as if they are for what?
They have divided Yoruba. Actually,
I can't speak my language, but sincerely, I can't speak my language because I haven't really stayed, even if I school in that area.
Yeah.
But then, I remain Kogi, but it does not give me any right whatsoever to discriminate in neighboring states.
Exactly.
Why? Because we're Nigerians, we're human. I think humanity should be the focus, not tribalism. Thank you.
So, guys, that is it that we can, talk about today. I want you guys to go to the comment section. Just drop one or two. Tell us what you think about tribalism, and let's just.
And then let's learn from that.
Exactly.
Let's find a way to move the humanity to a greater world.
See you guys on the next episode, and have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.